Hello, chat! We
Hello,
are
everybody.
back! EUC 2024. Oh,
We are
God, this is very loud
unfortunately
mic.
back here and stuck
Yeah.
back in EUC Purgatory. Hello.
Yeah. We were indeed forced to be here by the greedy organizers, and
Yeah,
we are gonna be casting the first match of this weekend tonight. Sadly, the last weekend of this weekend.
the last weekend of the
Wait,
weekend.
the last weekend
Yeah,
of this weekend, indeed. The last weekend of this tournament.
yeah.
And as you can see
Today's
on the top,
yeah,
England, Sweden.
England and Sweden. I am really excited to see this match. I've seen all of the England and Sweden matches actually leading up to this, so I'm excited to see how both teams play. Both teams have incredibly strong players, so I feel like it's going to be surprisingly close.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like England is gonna take it nonetheless, but I don't think it's gonna be a full sweep.
Why are you just trying to curse them before they even start playing?
No, that's a good strategy. I didn't think of it, but I do like that idea.
It sounds like
No, I
rigging
mean,
the
I feel
game.
like jokes aside, England does have a really good chance of winning this, just because you know it's England and they do have Aqua. What are we doing to that Oreo?
Dipping it in the milk. This
Oh,
way,
okay,
I can
okay.
get the whole
I
thing.
thought. Oh, that's fair because you
Genius.
don't have to dip your fingers then.
Yeah.
I like that.
And
I
now
do
the
like that.
entire Oreo get the milk on it. I have clean hands.
There you go, chat. Off the bat, and we already have life hacks with Klondike. As I was saying, though,
My fault.
yeah, England, Sweden. England has Aqua now, which is going to be a big up for England because they obviously, as we saw, haven't been performing the best in the Swiss stage. Most of that can be contributed to some of their players missing.
Do you know
Now,
if Oldma is still at Rocker's house playing on an index?
ooh, I don't know, but Gilo is in chat, the team captain for Team England. Gilo, do we have Matty back in full form, or is he still?
Okay,
Oh,
that's
everyone's
good.
good and home, apparently. That's
Oh,
what the
so
magician says.
no, he isn't.
He isn't.
Oh,
Pick one, guys.
is it a
Pick
yes
one.
or a no?
Gilo and Matty were at a concert that night, so...
Nice.
Oh! Okay, I see. Oh, no, I get it. They said the same thing, just in other ways. Yeah, no, okay. So Maddie is good. Maddie is back home now and not playing at Rocker's place with Index, which is gonna be just like an additional pushing sort of force for England against Sweden. But let's not forget, Sweden does have Small Fox, who has been carrying that team lately, and he's been doing really well in this tournament, and just in general, it's still Small Fox.
That's true. So
now I do have some fun fact for you, chat, prepared, because I was bored, and me and Magician very much enjoy data. So we have like a couple new sheets for ourselves ready, and we will be using them a bit later on Twitter for some social media posts. I will spoil a bit of them for you though. So for example, we have Matty, who has currently played all of the maps that England has played. So he's played every single map that England has played in Swiss. Which is mad. His average weight is around 0.9, sorry, and his average accuracy in 97.57, which is absolutely mental accuracy. It's up there with the accuracy players, and it's just really insane considering how many maps he has already played.
Yeah.
And we can now head to the picks and bans. So, big thing, Chad. We didn't even mention this. New pools, obviously.
Oh yeah.
New stage, as you can see at the top of your screen. It is the quarterfinals. And we have a new pool ready for you guys, and there you can see it.
Okay, so we started with England. England got the first bans, and they decided to ban Bling Bang Bang Barn, Starships, and Galaxy Collapse. 2 from the tech pool and 1 from historical. Whereas Sweden decided to ban Your Voice, Honesty, and Stealth Dash. All three historical maps.
Now, interestingly, England banned one of their own maps because they did pick the historical pool.
Yeah.
I am kind of sad that we're not gonna be seeing Galaxy Collapse because it's just such an iconic map. I've
It
talked
is.
about this last time around, literally like a year ago. Well, it was a bit more than a year ago, but Galaxy Collapse, that map is one of the first maps I've ever seen of Beat Saber. It was on Orange W's YouTube channel. If any of you remember that channel, he was insane at the game for that time. And Galaxy Collapse is just such a memorable map.
It's such a good song too.
It also goes really hard, and I'm kind of shocked to see England pick historical, to be honest.
Yeah.
But one of our predictions before this match was that England's just gonna be very silly.
Yeah.
So it kind of does fit. Also, fun fact from the map poolers directly to you guys: Galaxy collapses in this only because World Cup took it out of their historical pool. So we did give it a nice second life. Can't take my eyes off of you.
Retrix
The first map we're gonna be seeing this weekend. What a map!
I love Retrix maps.
Oh, it's a really fun tech map. Very risk rolly. I think it's gonna be really. There's gonna be many misses on that map, and we're gonna see how this goes. Anomaly, the second map picked.
That's actually a map that I've played. I've played Anomaly before.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, the thing with historical maps, especially for me, because I don't play much nowadays, is I see maps that I've played in the past, and I kind of remember because I've played them in the past. It's kind of a weird feeling. But that's what I love about historical pools, and I will keep on saying this: historical pools are the best thing that's happened to Beat Saber tournaments right after Geo leaving casting.
Yeah.
But I have good news for you, chat. We might be seeing Geo tonight.
Ooh.
Geo might come back here onto the casting couch, and he might actually cast a match with, and it's gonna be a goated casting duo.
Oh,
but I'm not gonna tell him more.
I see.
All I'm gonna say is make sure you guys stick in here until the last match, Denmark-Russia, because that's gonna be such a good match, especially with the casters are gonna be casting. And now we do have the third map. Sorry, picked. It's gonna be Bug.
Oh no, a Hades and Alto tech map.
All you really need to know are those two mappers. Now, I will be talking a lot about the map pools because obviously it's the first time we're seeing these maps in this tournament, so they're gonna be new to you guys. Hopefully not new for the players because they have had 2 weeks to practice on them. But yeah, they're kind of new to us and new to you guys. Predictions have already begun for Can't Take My Eyes Off You. Remember now that we are Twitch affiliates, you can indeed subscribe to our Twitch channel. It's only €3.99 per month, and you get a fancy little badge in chat, as you can see.
$4.99 US. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, that's a bargain. No, it's €3.99. Just move to Europe, you get cheaper subs.
Well, also, have you guys heard of Twitch Prime?
Oh, have you guys heard of Twitch Prime? You can sub for free. It doesn't cost anything, and you can do it. Anyways, we have predictions going, and I am currently seeing a strong lead for Team England. 12,000 points on them, 209 on Team Sweden.
Stats are voting with 2,900 points on England. I sure hope you are right. Otherwise, that is a large gamble.
I mean, it's a big gamble, but look at the payoffs you can get if you bet on Team Sweden. 10 times the points you put in. That's kind of wild. And yeah, it's going to go down, but come on.
It's still up at almost 12. 12 return ratio.
Also, reminder chat, we will be here for a bit longer. What you might be used to from last time, what a voice crack. What you might be used to from last time is that this is where the picks and bans screen ends. But no, do not be mistaken, chat. Do not be mistaken. This is a best of 7. Do not be like Magician, who is indeed mistaken. Do not be like him. It's a best of 7, so we're going to be seeing 2 more picks. Every team picks 3 maps now. That's one of the many new things that we're coming in with into this weekend.
I love how you call out Magician even though literally nobody can see the chat.
Yeah, gotta take the opportunity. You do not get many opportunities to call Magician out,
That's fair.
as opposed to calling Brian out, who,
Well, that's just easier
yeah,
because
it's very
he's
easy.
handling the stream.
Yeah, exactly. If anything ever goes wrong, you know whose fault it is.
Yeah, so England did pick Bucket Truck by Joe Tastic. It feels weird to classify Joe's maps as historical because
It does.
he still makes so many maps actively. And the fact that he's been making maps for so long that I keep looking over at Discord. He's been making maps so long that his oldest maps count as historical now.
It's
He
wild.
he is one of the mappers of the game.
What is he? He's done like over 1,000 maps, right?
Is that what he's at now? I remember he did a huge giveaway for his 1,000th map, but I feel like that was a while ago.
It was. He's done so many maps, and we do have the 5th pick in already. It's gonna be Munyakita, or however we pronounce that. Very silly map, this one. Very, very silly. I did play it yesterday. I did play a bit of Beat Saber yesterday, which is kind of unusual for me, but I did. And I played with Cat U, and we did play a bit of the map rules to take some notes for us. This was one of the maps we played as a warm-up. Mistake. It's like 4 minutes long, and my arms were dead. I was dying.
You know, I find it kind of interesting that Sweden picked a map that Maddie had a hand in making.
And voltage.
And voltage, yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's very confident on Sweden.
It is very confident, but I also don't feel like it's gonna give that much of an advantage to Team England.
Not the mapper buff?
No, I don't think so, because you see that a lot in tournaments, and I don't think it's that big of an advantage to be the mapper of a map being played.
Oh, also kind of backtracking a little bit, Joe has 1,600 maps.
Wow.
He has 691,000 upvotes. Jeez.
That is wild.
Very
impressive. Alright, and we do have the last map. This match picked. Interesting map. One of the few maps from the historical pool that I didn't know, you know, straight off. It's like, I think that map, if I had to characterize it in like one sentence, I'd just say, you know, old mapping is how you characterize this. It's just very old and awkward mapping. I'd say it doesn't really fit with, you know, it doesn't fit at all actually with how we play nowadays, how we map nowadays.
To give you a bit of a baseline, the #1 score isn't an FC, is not an FC, and is below a 95. The FC AC is below a 95. So take that as you will.
That is only comparable to Galaxy Collapse on this pool.
That is true, yeah.
In the hexagonal map, but I mean, you know, that's hexagonal. Anyways, in front of you, chat, you can see the player cards for both England and Sweden, handmade by Magician. All of them, every single one, a nice little detail on it that you probably can't see on Team England side too well, maybe in voltage, is that you have background of the map pool, or like the map category the players performed best at in qualifiers as the background. So
I didn't notice that. That's really cool.
Joker, and then for floaty, I think that would be, that's probably accuracy. It's very cool. It's a nice little detail, and I do know that not a lot of people notice it, so that's why I'm mentioning it right now.
I really like Bug's profile. It looks so cool. The singer. And
something just bugs me about it. I don't know what it is.
Okay. Can I apply for a new co-host?
Can we get a new caster in the room, please?
Then there's Meowdle that looks like they just got their wisdom teeth out and they're wearing the headgear.
Yeah, that's a good description. I think the players are just swapping rooms now because we did have a couple of technical difficulties, but we're
It
gonna be
looks
good
like
now. I'm gonna get into that first map very soon.
they
Now let
left
me
a
look
dog.
at predict. Oh, hi.
Hi,
Yeah,
Finn.
chat, did you know Klondike has a dog?
His name is Finn.
He's,
He's
he's
kind of
kind
an
of chill. I
idiot.
think he's kind of scared of chat right now. He looks kind of.
Hi, Mike. Hi, buddy. Go.
All right. The players are in the room now, so we are going to be swapping to their views in just a little bit. I'm just wondering whether we have. Yeah, we do have the players already. So for Team England, we're going to be seeing a very strong trio. Matty, Aqua, and Voltage. I'd say like the average score saber rank of those three would be a 2-digit. Definitely a 2-digit. A very low 2-digit, that is, which is wild, by the way. For Sweden, we're going to be seeing Chromia, Small Fox, and Robertus. Kind of what you expect on tech. I think the trio we're going to be seeing quite a lot today.
I'm excited to see this. Small Fox, usually I imagine Small Fox as like the mid-speed speed player, but Small Fox has been doing really well with tech lately.
And speed as well. He's been doing really good on basically anything, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still Small Fox, so
yeah,
he's still gonna perform really well.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this match. This map particularly. This is a very fun map to watch. I won't say that for playing though.
No, it does kind of kill your arms, like many of the maps here. But Munikita has to take the #1 slot for destroying your stamina, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fair. Robertus's left hand is broken.
Yeah, well,
like broken. Oh, like actually broken.
all right.
What did he do? How did you?
I hope it's nothing too recent.
Yeah, I hope it's not debilitating.
Well, they did lock their players in before, so they cannot swap him out anymore, that is, and we are going to be getting into that match very soon. Look at that, they are already loaded. Can't take my eyes off you.
Broken, not bone broken? What? What does that mean?
Well, yeah, what does that mean? And we are in the map already.
Okay. Well,
it's pretty standard stuff in the beginning, but it is going to ramp up just a little bit.
You get a little bit of a false sense of security with the relatively slow.
But it's already ramping up just a little bit. Let's see though what these players are gonna cook, because Sweden is currently in the lead, but by not a lot. They're so close right now. As the speedy part comes in, it just gets a lot more difficult around this part, and it's gonna get a bit more difficult in a little bit. And there's a miss already on Chromia's side.
Yeah, and just as you said that, the score bounced up a little. Oh, I think they're being forced out.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like Maddie had intro skip on, so
did you
got kicked out. England loses. Okay, bye.
Oh well, they can replay though.
Sweden.
This would. Are they just speedrunning this? Come on. Look at the predictions though. Look at the predictions.
Oh, I mean, if this forces England to forfeit, somebody's gonna get a lot of money.
Yeah, and it's not me, because I put only 40 points on Sweden. I was not very confident in them taking this, but it might just be Maddie who gives them that first point and gives the few people, the 16 people who bet on Team Sweden.
Yeah,
they will get 8 times what they put in. So I'll get 240 points. Let's see if they do replay or not. We're just waiting for that message from the coordinators. Now, while we wait, let me give you some more funny silly things. So Small Fox, like you said, he is predominantly mid speed, right? But he is number 4 on the average weight on ACK maps.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's really good at accuracy this tournament. I didn't add how many maps of ACK he's played, so it could just be that he played one map really well. But I'm gonna believe that is not the case. Replay called indeed from Team England. What a waste! I'm gonna be honest, this was a waste.
Yeah, you do know you can turn off intro and outro skip from
it's one click
in game.
It's literally one click.
And somebody asked,
same players.
And somebody asked, how many matches has Maddie made England lose because of this? And if you have to ask that question, it's too many.
Yeah, too many. That's the answer. Intro skip is banned, so
yes.
Yeah, the reason they get pulled out is because you don't get to set a score on that map. You just get pulled out immediately and lose the point immediately because we're not here to waste time. We're here to play some maps. So yeah, Sweden doesn't get to set their first score, which does put Sweden into a bit of a disadvantage. But yeah, it's just an invalid round essentially. The point goes out immediately into Sweden's side. Basically, England can still replay, and now they have to beat whatever Sweden gets right now.
So it looks like the players are ready, and we're moving into the match once again. And ideally, Maddie doesn't intro skip this time.
Yeah, I think he's turned it off.
Oh, it would be really funny if he did.
It would be kind of silly.
It would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I think he just turned it off.
Yeah, I think he did because I didn't see that press trigger to skip thingy.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's also the option to where if you want to intro skip, you have to like press and hold both triggers, right? To like add a safety measure.
Oh yeah, I like that. Off the bat, England in a massive lead by quite a bit. And I remember this map is very short. It's around like 3 minutes. So with that long intro, which is about 20-30 seconds, already miss coming in from Robertus, you don't get to miss much because a miss impacts their score so much with how long that intro is. But I think there's going to be a few misses on both teams. Now there are 2 on Team Sweden so far, none on Team England.
And these full palm ups, these are really both hard to hack as well as hit them in general. It's really easy to bad cut because your arm being completely upside down is so uncomfortable. You might swing too far into the opposite hand, which would not be ideal.
Yeah, no, you have to adjust to it, and you either pick one or another, but one makes it a bit easier to hit, the other one makes it a lot harder to act though.
Yeah.
So you do have to you do have to decide which one you're gonna go for. We are reaching the halfway point of the map, and we are closing to that second drop. This, to be honest, this is the best part of the song. Let me be honest with you guys.
This so fun.
Such a good part. It jams really well.
I want to go back and set a proper score on this.
Oh yeah, I don't because it destroyed my arms this map, but yeah.
So it looks like all of England is still holding onto their FCs while Chromia is the only one on Sweden holding an FC. Both teams are doing
below
very
anyone
well.
on Team England, I should point out, on that FC.
Oh yeah.
3 misses now on Robertus. He missed twice during this section here, the very, very horizontal section.
And 90s.
I think that's going to be the final nail on the coffin for Team Sweden, but there is still one more drop to come in a little bit. Act drop, that is. And we'll see what happens there.
Is it me, or is Maddie's game, or like the notes on Maddie's game just moving so much slower than everybody else's? Oh, yeah. I think it's just me.
No, I think...
Maybe this is why he's so good at the game.
And the missed on Aquaflea! Aquaflea misses! No. That is the first miss on Team England.
England is still ahead by 0.8%. So they do still have a for point. I don't know. I'm bad at math.
You have a big advantage.
Yeah, that's the word. They still have a good advantage. Andreas, Jesus, what?
Whoa!
I thought they stopped doing that.
And there
I
we go.
thought cheesing.
First map is done. Point goes to England, so I'm very sorry to anyone who bet on Team Sweden. The points will be going to the people who bet on England. You cannot replay a map twice, so even if Sweden wanted to play this map again, they cannot.
Good job on England there. Good try from Sweden. That was a very good play from Sweden, regardless of how they did. I believe Chromia still ended with an FC, so very good job on Chromia.
I mean, he did really well on combo side. He did still, however, act worse than any of the players on Team England. So,
yeah,
interesting pick there from Sweden. As I said, I think England is going to be a lot better off in this match. I'm not saying it's going to be a sweep. I hope it isn't a sweep because we have seen beautiful matches on Swiss last time around. I think in the last round we didn't see a single sweep, if that's correct.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, which is just wild. And it also mixes up our caster predictions, which are very fun. We have this little sheet chat where all of us can predict the matches. We only predict winners, not the scores. And currently there is a 3-way tie at the top of that sheet.
Is it really?
Yeah, me, Mape, and Magician have all guessed 30 matches correctly out of the 40. Well, no, the 30 out of 37 matches have been guessed correct. No. Wait, hold up. I have to calculate. So we have 41 matches in total.
Yeah.
8 are going to be this weekend. So 43 matches. No. 33 matches.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. 33 matches. We have guessed 30 matches out of 33 matches correctly, which is pretty solid, I'd say, you know. That is 73% of all matches that are gonna happen correctly guessed already. But Ixon is in that second spot with 28 matches guessed correctly, so he still does have a chance of winning this caster tournament. And there's a few people who have not predicted anything, and if they're watching, go predict. I still give you time. You guys can still predict. Gilo did win last year, quite a bit.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, and he forgot to predict round 1, I think. And yeah, I mean, after that, it's very difficult to take this. He has, however, been predicting everything else, which, by the way, he is still in like 4th place. He's still in the top 5, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm above Kilo, so
the GOAT,
I'm just saying,
you could say.
Yeah,
slightly goated.
I'm there with 17 correct predictions so far. I'm just above 41%. Not the best, but this is my first time actually doing predictions, so I was a little unfamiliar with the players. But next year, I'm going for the 100%.
Ooh,
I will guess all of them correct.
Okay, I might be wrong on this, but I feel like every single caster's plan on those predictions is you just open it, look at the match, pick the thing that comes to mind first, and then you move on. I don't think anybody gives like any thoughts on this. Well, I don't. Ixon doesn't. That's all I know. I don't know if you do.
What I did, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, actually, no, that's a lie. Sometimes I see what everybody else picked, and then I deliberately chose the opposite one, just to like pick the underdog. It didn't go well.
That's what I did. That is what I did for Israel Poland, or Internet Explorer Poland, as we saw in caster chat. I am one of the 2 people. We are the only people who think Poland is gonna take that match. I like this. I like this. I truly believe in this. I wonder what Floaty is doing in that menu, but I think there's a bit of an issue.
By the way, we are moving on to the next map, which is Anomaly, the first historical map of today. This is mapped by Phrase. Before Phrase started mapping normally.
Okay.
Yes, I am throwing that shade purposely.
Fair enough. No, I'll allow it. There are a few maps in the map pools I very much disliked. If we ever get to them, which I doubt we will.
I
Well, if I
really
get to them,
hope we play Nuclear Star because I love that song. I love that map. I don't know
such a
why
good
people hate
song.
on it. Sure, there are some triangles in there, but
Oh
it's
well,
pretty fun.
so be it. Add some squares in as well. You know, might as well. Hello, Geo in chat.
Giovanni Panda, hello.
Man himself.
He's
We are
fucking
loading into
massive.
that second map anomaly picked by England. This could be their second point of the match, and we're gonna be seeing that in just a little bit. Hopefully, Matty does not skip intro skip. Once again, I think he turned the mod off for good, which is
We forgot to mention, but England is still using Olma, Aqua, and Floaty. Actually, I don't remember if they used Floaty last time, but Sweden is now using Small Fox, Bug, and still using Robertus.
so. As I said, you know, I think two of those players on that lineup are gonna be seen quite often. We can't find the internet. We did find it already. Thankfully, all the scores are still coming in and coming through. Now, this map fairly long, so a miss isn't going to be as big of a deal as last time. There's equal misses on both teams now, actively equaling out Robertus' miss. But there's a strong lead on Team England, about 0.6, 0.5%, and it's just going to grow as the map goes on. Another miss there I saw on Bug that only leaves Small Fox on that FC, and I feel like Small Fox is one of the people who can easily FC a map like this.
Did you just curse him? Careful when you see somebody still has an FC.
Two misses on Robertus. Fun
All
fact
the
for
players
casters,
are
Maddie has been
doing
very recently sponsored by the same esports team that sponsored Geo.
Oh, really?
Look at that. They're basically the same
Oh,
person
wow,
now.
nice.
Oh, cool.
Maddie is the same person as Geo? I believe it.
Yeah.
And here we go with the bottom row streams, which can be very easy to bad cut as well as impossibly hard to act sometimes because you only have so much room to move around at the bottom row.
Also missed there for Robertus. 5 now in total.
Floaty, Oldma, or Maddie and Small Fox still holding FCs.
Maddie misses!
Never mind!
Miss on Maddie!
Man, right after I told you.
right after I said he's the same person as Geo. Checks out. Still checks out.
Oh.
Barely in 86 for Team England. That accuracy is gonna grow obviously now pretty steadily because Maddie missed. It's gonna be
Gee, are
a
you just gonna let Adam say that about you?
Oh yeah.
Where's that one? Yeah, Maddie doesn't deserve to be in top 5. Just get him out of there.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest right now. Look at that. Geo wouldn't have missed. Take Geo to number 5. Replace those two people.
It looks like Robertus did pick up a few more misses earlier.
Yeah.
He's at a total of 8 misses with Bug still at 1. Total of 9 misses for Sweden and 2 misses over in England. Floaty's still holding an FC. Floaty and Small Fox.
Look at that FC accuracy. Like, Small Fox on an FC acting worse than Maddie on a miss. Kind of to be expected. But Floaty on an FC acting basically the same as Bug on a miss, which is kind of wild and possibly a replayable for Team Sweden. I think it's a bit too early on, and especially because this is England's pick, but it's a nice thing to notice. The gap now has gone to about a point between these two teams. Let's see what happens in the last
quarter. Is also a bit longer of a song, so there's more time to catch up from either team depending on whoever's in front or behind.
10 misses for Robertus in total. And a miss for Floaty! That makes the only person on an FC Small Fox.
Wow.
What a surprise. Do you remember what I said at the beginning of this map? Actually, no, let's not bring it up now. He can still miss, but he won't.
Especially
now,
with
no FCs left on Team England.
Especially with these quick rotations and sliders and those muffin notes. Anything can happen for either team.
There's a
These
lot of stuff
towers
can
are
happen, but
also.
not a lot of map left, and I think it will indeed be going to England with around a 0.9% difference between these teams as you go for that final stack in
Mhm.
the end.
With 4 total misses for England, Aqua missing 2 notes, and Sweden had 14 misses, I believe. I think it might be smart for Sweden to call a replay on that, actually.
Do you think so?
I do, because they did have 10 more misses, and they were a little less than a percent behind.
The thing is, do they think they can get a better lineup, or the players that missed can improve? Because Roberta's just seem to be struggling throughout the map. So I think it's a bit risky.
I'm kind of wanting to say that maybe Robertus, he didn't look fully warmed up when he was playing. He looked a little stiff, but now
Yeah.
that they've played through the map once,
They don't replay it.
never mind.
Never
My
mind.
theory is out the window.
England calls a 2-minute break, which is fair enough.
Okay.
This map is very exhausting and it's long. It's past that 4-minute mark. To
It
be
is
precise, it's
4 something, right?
4:25 is the length of the map. Points have been given out. And let's now you can now predict, chat, who will win Bug. Lots of points on Team
Oh, I
England,
forgot
no
to
points
go
on
on
Team
that one.
Sweden. Yeah, make sure you put
Okay.
make sure you're not like Klondike and you put points in, because that's the only way you're gonna win.
My fault.
Yeah.
Well, now that we have some time, I want to get some little fun facts from last year. Back in 2023, England has changed a lot because
Oh yeah.
the England banned a lot of historical last year, but here they are picking historical as their map pool. They last year
Redemption.
they favored speed, tech, and a lot of Joker actually.
Yeah, that's
Whereas
true.
Sweden was also not a huge fan of historical. Nobody liked historical very much, except the Netherlands and Switzerland. Apparently, only ever picked historical.
Yeah, I think that's what they did. That's what their plan was. Another fun fact: Small Fox has played every single map Sweden has played in last year. All of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
16 accuracy maps, 1 speed, 3 tech, 5 historical, and 6 Joker maps.
that is.
He's had to go through all of that. That's kind of painful.
I mean, and he still did very well. Netherlands
He did.
picked 100% act too.
Yeah.
That's ambitious. Playing only AC in a map pool. And it looks like Italy picked 100% Joker. Nice.
There were interesting picks and bans last year. Yeah.
So my goal for next year is to weasel my way into the map pool so I can start putting in more Poodle maps into the Joker pool. Enough to where I convince all of you guys to make a separate pool for Poodles. I'm gonna get.
There will be a Poodle tournament. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna get Spin Eternally Poodles in a tournament one way or another. Somebody has to play it on stream, and I'm not gonna rest until I make somebody do it.
That's very fair. Now, of the 4 actually Poodle maps we have seen in Swiss and playoffs now, what do you think of them as a good chat as a Poodle player? Poodle mapper now as well, right?
I've been a Poodle mapper for a while, and I'm happy that there are Poodle maps. I am
But
a little unhappy at the ones you guys pick because they are very simple Poodle maps. Full offense to the players, they are simple Poodle maps. I wish they would challenge the players a bit more.
Okay. Well, I mean, I feel like the thing with Poodles, though, it's a very specific playstyle
That
and
is true, I suppose. Yeah.
I think in the defense of map poolers, and I don't defend them often, I think they just wanted to pick a Poodle map, but don't make it too difficult so that somebody would actually pick that map. Because if you make it too difficult, like Terminal Missa, like 999 in the speed pools,
Yeah.
Terminal Miss was picked once, I think.
I think it got picked twice, but still once or twice, not very much.
Yeah.
I
Well, Terminal
guess.
Missa,
I
will
guess
tell
I'll
you
have to.
twice, indeed.
Why is Bitey booing Terminal Missa? That's like
Yeah, Bitey doesn't like that map.
what?
I know he didn't like it when it dropped for BSWC, and he still doesn't. And we are getting into Bug now.
Oh,
It's hated by many. You can mute the stream though, but you won't hear us, sadly.
I'm curious.
Yeah, Terminal Missa offends my ears. That's true. That's true.
Okay, that's
and
fair.
they're in. Strong advantage from Team England in the beginning. Equal misses. I think that was on the same note. 2 misses now for Sweden though, dropping their accuracy very strongly, but they are climbing very steadily. Just not quick enough. They will need more misses.
And unlike the first map, which started off slow, this one starts off at like 100%. And if you're not ready, you will suffer. I'm actually kind of surprised that they have Aquaflea playing this. I thought Aquaflea was much more comfortable with playing speed maps than tech.
Oh yeah, he is. I feel like England doesn't have many tech-specific players. 5 misses now on Team Sweden, 4 of them on Chromia, and I think they were in very close succession to each other.
4 of them are on Robertus, 1 on Chromia.
Oh, yeah. That
Voltage, Maddie, and Voltage and Maddie only are the ones holding FCs. Smallfox did pick up a few misses now. Chromia's at 2, Robertus at 5. Voltage holding the 95, the mid 95 is insane. I'm not even gonna mention Maddie holding.
Yeah, no.
96.7.
Maddie is just wild on act like this. I remember, what's that map? Is it? I think it's 666 extended mix. He has such an insane score in that. It's like tech speed tech.
Is the extended mix is the one with the 400 BPM, right?
Yeah, the palm ups.
Oh my god.
Where we have a like 400 BPM palm up stream. That's wild.
Oh, and we see Maddie picking up a miss.
Of course.
I think it was a palm up that he didn't rotate enough for. But he's
I'll mention the palm up streams. That's mad accuracy on 2 misses. 20 now for Team Sweden though. It's not looking great for them. This was their pick, and it's looking like England just keeps on taking their maps, and Sweden just cannot fight back.
Yeah, Sweden's struggling to hold on to the 92.8. It looks like they're trying to claw back up, but they are getting knocked back down with a few more misses. England is holding pretty steady at a 94.75. Nothing's really happening there. And Sweden is dropping a bit more with 24 misses. Oh, and I don't know what happened to Aqua, but he just missed a whole bunch. They're up to 24 misses now. Did he lag?
Still winning easily.
Yeah,
I think it was a lag indeed. Sadly, no replay left for Team England, so even if they lose the map, which it's not very likely, even if they do, they can't replay it. England takes the 3rd point.
Well, Sweden has a replay if they want, right?
Yeah. I think though we're better off keeping it because this wasn't close at all. Let's be honest. This was not close.
No.
I think they're better off keeping it for that next map and just hoping it's going to be a bit closer. Yeah, it is going to be England's pick.
The next map is Bucket Truck, I believe, by a map by...
No,
oh, Sweden calls a replay.
No.
Aha.
We've been terrible with predicting replays today, haven't we?
Oh, Aqua's PC... How did his PC crash, but he still kept playing? I'm confused.
Yeah, how does that work?
I'm not good with technology. I'm old, so explain it in terms of dial-up to me, please. Bucket truck.
How does that work? We need player interviews now because I need more info on this. How does your...
What if we did do that next year? Like after the match, since not all the casters are the same for each match. What if one of the casters like went off and did some interviews with the players after their match?
I sometimes do it. I do
Oh, yeah.
every now and then. If it's like grand finals, semifinals, I usually reach out to the team I'm gonna be casting and ask them a few questions before the match. I think it's very helpful. And chat, I recommend you guys do the same. Just make sure you're not coming off as spies, because they usually don't like that.
Most people don't.
Yeah, but oh well. Some are.
And
I love it when teams actually give me like all of their details before the match, and I'm like, well, I could stream this. I could just spoil the entire match to chat. But oh well. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be an evil man. 93,537 is the accuracy to beat 4 teams Sweden.
I do believe that Sweden can do that. I think they can pull it off. Assuming Aqua's PC crashes again.
Yeah, it's I still don't understand how your PC can crash, but you can still keep on playing and submit a score.
Yeah. I mean, if his PC crashed, it should have just kicked him out of the
exactly
game. Like, everything should have stopped. I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't understand technology.
And we are heading back into the map.
What is lag?
It looks like we have 2 misses again. But this time,
literally right on the same time.
From Aqua and Robertus instead of Chromia. But Chromia does.
Chromia as well. 2 misses on Aqua though.
They are still a bit apart from each other, about 0.6, 0.7 apart. 3 misses now from England. Aqua picks up another one. Now they are neck and neck.
Look how close it is!
England is clawing their way away, trying to build up a lead in a bit slower of a section. Not necessarily easier to act section, just a bit slower.
Equal misses now for the teams. 5 now for Team Sweden though.
Just a reminder, they need to beat the score of 93,537, as well as...
They're going to be doing it a little bit, and never mind, they miss again. 8 misses, 9, 10 for Team Sweden, 11 now. Lots of misses, really not doing well in that section. Still 3 just for Aqua Fleet on Team England.
I'll go out and say I don't think it was a good idea for Sweden to replay this map.
I strongly apologize to Maddie for cursing both of those misses.
It looks like Aqua picked up a few more, a total of 6 misses now. Sweden's up to 17 misses now, no FCs on Sweden. Voltage and Maddie still have their FCs.
Nobody on Team Sweden is acting better than anybody on Team England. And they're very far away from that score they have to beat. The score to beat being obviously 93,530.
Yeah, I don't think they have enough map to bring it back. And it looks
still
like
about 50 seconds left. I hope Ryan is happy.
Some of these doubles. Oh, and it looks like both teams have absolutely just lost. They are down.
I think Ryan got mad. He just turned the whole system off. Whoa!
Oh.
That's wild. We don't have the stream chat. We can't tell you anything.
Hang on. Let me get my controls real quick.
Do the funny face. Hi, chat.
Okay, anyway. Welcome to EUC. This is the quarterfinal match.
Yeah, this is the final match of the final tournament of Beat Saber. This is the final time Beat Saber has allowed us to make a tournament, so we are going to be using it to the fullest. And now the score is 3-0 for England.
Yeah,
something
after
went
this
wrong.
match, Beat Saber will be deleting the game from all its servers and exploding everybody's PCs. So make sure you take a couple steps back.
That what he just said is just a metaphor for updating the game. So make sure you back it up.
In Minecraft.
129 1 Minecraft. 129.1 is to go to the version, and we are moving on with that match with a bit of a break, I think, for these players. I think they really enjoyed it after a map like that.
Yeah.
We are going to be going to Bucket Truck. You did tease that map, and we're going to get to it right now.
Yep. Take me back to the Beat Saber version of what did I play on when I first got the game? It was like 1.13.2 or something.
Oh, good times. I remember Beat Saber before we had multiplayer.
Oh, I'm not that old.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Take
I'm
me
not,
back
but
to
like
PPV2.
Oh, good times. I remember when PPV3 happened and I lost like a lot of ranks. And I was like, no! Yeah.
Impossible.
Wait, no!
PPV3 doesn't exist.
PPV 2.5. My bad.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
And then we went to 2.9. I think we're still on 2.9, right?
Oh, well, I can't keep up anymore. Too many updates. Anyways, predictions have been given out for the previous map, and you can now vote on Bucket Truck.
You're such a bucket truck.
Vote fast, you don't have much time. I will tell you guys when you have only 10 seconds left, because the players aren't in their multiplayer plus lobbies now. And they will be starting very, very soon. Sweden is already ready to get into that match. Now, one thing I'd like to point out is multiplayer plus has been so smooth this whole tournament. It's insane. It's been really good. Anyways, 10 seconds. Chat, vote. You only have 10 seconds.
So fast, you got like two minutes.
Yeah.
That's
all right.
Way
That's done.
Too long. Way too long.
You can't vote anymore. Now, will this be the final map of this match? If so, I'll be kind of sad because I did predict that this won't be a sweep.
Okay,
that just shows how much better Swiss is compared to playoffs.
I'm kind of hoping Sweden wins so that everybody who voted just loses their points because nobody voted for Sweden. No offense to Sweden.
No offense to Sweden.
But
I should have put 10 points on Sweden.
Probably would have been like 5.
Probably would have lost those points, but oh well.
Oh, look at this old mapping.
Have you? Is your house flooded? Because you sound like you're talking underwater.
How about now?
Oh, okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay, I'll just lean down towards the mic. That way it sounds better.
All right, and we are approaching the sort of quicker part of this map, historical map by Jotastic. As we said in the beginning of this match, it doesn't feel right to have Jotastic in the historical pool.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, why is the voltage on an ACK map? What is this?
Yeah, I mean, he's doing his best.
No, he's doing pretty well still.
Yeah.
He's basically equaling Chromia's ACK, which is mad. But
it doesn't look like Sweden is... no. An ACK map, that's pretty far. 0.2 difference is a lot in an ACK map. So it looks like England's holding their lead very well. Look at these triangles.
Yeah. Oh well, you can have a few triangles and a miss at Aqua. Hold up.
No, Aqua, no.
Hold up. This changes everything because our lead is on Sweden. Look how close it is.
Wait, if Sweden wins, everybody's gonna lose their points.
And I'm gonna win my prediction.
Oh,
it's so close now.
Starting to bring. How much time is left? There's like 30 seconds left. That's enough time to bring it back.
But
England is catching up. 0.5 away. 0.05 away. My bad.
Look.
0.02. 0.01. Oh no. They're
very close now. They're basically equal.
The little bar on the side is basically non-existent. Oh no.
Look.
Come on, England. Same act.
And Sweden takes it.
Oh.
They take
Sweden
it.
takes it by, what is that?
84 points.
Oh
84
no!
points is the difference.
Everybody just lost their
I
points.
so should have put
Oh,
my points on
no.
Sweden. I'm very sad now. Oof.
And I before I muted the players, I did think I heard Aqua say that his PC crashed again.
Oh no. Yeah, that could be it.
Nolan, the accuracy was 9803 and 9804, I believe.
Yeah. No, it was 0303.
Oh, it was
They were
0303. Oh no.
Yeah, 84 points the difference between these two players.
84.
I like the
That is
spoilers
insane.
of Remax
Very
Storm
good
chat.
job to Sweden there. Good luck, I guess.
Yeah. That's wild. And my prediction was right. Sweden takes this. Not a sweep. It is not a sweep.
Too bad for everybody who voted for England there.
And look at the prediction now.
I forgot to submit my thing, so I didn't vote for anybody.
Yeah, I'm also sad I didn't vote for anyone, but look at the predictions now. How the turns have tabled. Never mind. Just for a long while, everyone was on Team Sweden. And by everyone, I mean the two people who voted. Okay, we have the players for Team Sweden, and we will be getting the players for Team England very soon. I don't expect a big change.
The next map, oh man, I didn't think we were going to get here, so I didn't know what map it is.
Oh, it's Minikita.
Oh yeah, that one. I don't know how to...
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, destroyed my arms. Absolutely destroyed them. It was horrible.
Minikiti. You know, let me...
It kind of goes hard, but it also kind of doesn't. I'd say it doesn't. Also, Voltage Vap, yeah. England player. The Voltage.
And Maddie.
And remember, you can vote. you can put predictions. You can put your points into gambling.
Legal gambling.
However many points you want legally, if you're under 18. Yeah. Wait. I think there's this one. Isn't it Canada? I think viewers from Canada cannot legally use the predictions.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nice.
By law, they just cannot use predictions. It's very funny. Oh, is it the Netherlands?
Or Netherlands?
Oh, it is the Netherlands. Yeah.
Ha,
the Dutch just
L.
cannot.
It looks like England has called a 5-minute tech break, trying probably to fix Aqua's things.
Yep.
Here we go.
Denmark doesn't allow it either. Beautiful.
Come on, Europeans.
Why?
Allow gambling. Let people gamble.
No, but like, I genuinely don't get why. Like,
I don't know. I'm kind of curious. Hang on. Let me...
Yeah.
Why?
While he is Googling chat, let me give you some more fun facts that I prepared for this match, because I kind of went all out. You guys know who the best accuracy pool player in Swiss is?
Me.
It's Crusader.
What?
It's Crusader.
The Paul player? The Poodle?
No,
Paul?
the Scottish.
Oh. I think that's the same person.
There's two Crusaders and they're both Scottish.
There's...
One of them is Paul, one of them is Arcaster, and the other one is a player on Team Scotland. And he's just been pulling them through that tournament so much, it's insane. They didn't manage to get into the playoffs. Yeah, I know, Ryan! They're both Crusaders though, and I hate it. Because, okay, fun story. Because I love making fun of myself on stream. When I first got Crusader Pepe... Wait, no, the other... Crusader Walter. See, I'm showing this live. When I first got Crusader Walter onto my casting team, I sort of gave the role to Crusader Pepe, and then someone just messaged me saying, "Hey, it's not the correct Crusader," and I was very sad and very saddened by that. But thankfully, I don't think Crusader Paul or Crusader Walter minded that much. So I'm glad. I'm glad, and I'm glad. You know, it didn't happen again. I'm glad it didn't happen on the UC. But let me tell you, giving out roles to people, it's hard. It is very difficult.
So after my really quick Google search, I found that the main speculated reason there hasn't been a clear reason, but the main speculated reason is just to protect the children from gambling. So it makes sense.
Fair enough.
It's a fair reason.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Like, I kind of get it, but you take the fun of Beat Saber tournaments away from them, from the kids. So it's kind of like, it's a trade-off. Yeah. By the way, chat, if you want to support the players, and we are, by the way, very close to giving the prize pool out to the teams, because tomorrow we decide who wins, who's second, and who is third. You can donate to the prize pool with the link that's going to be in chat. You can donate however much you want, and if you leave a nice message in there, I will read it, and any other caster will very gladly read it out loud on stream.
For channel for free, yeah. Give us your money points instead. That's better. Not us,
give us your money
players.
Points. Now, I don't know if I'm allowed to say how much money we have collected. I think I'm good, right? But I'm trying to. I genuinely don't know. Oh, here it is. Okay, Magician, am I good to say how much we have in the prize pool currently? I think
oh, he says
yeah, lots of it. Okay, so we currently have a prize pool of 336 euros. So if you want to make that some bigger, remember the ratio is going to be 50, 30, and 20 for the top 3 teams respectively. If you want to support those teams a bit more, so if you want to support England and 2 other teams a little bit more, you can donate to that prize pool. You can donate again however much you'd like. Yeah, that's a new quest too.
But so, that's only if you get the whole thing, not half of it.
Okay, let's see. We have about 60 seconds left on that technical timeout for Team England.
Let me take some time to talk a little bit about Munikita, the next map. Sure. Let me talk about the next map. Looking off of the notes that we have from it, obviously Voltage and Maddie are the mappers, so I'm still gonna believe that they have a bit of an advantage because they are the mappers. But like you were saying, it might not make too much of a difference. But there are a lot of really wacky angles in this map, and horizontal stacks. Horizontal stacks are just hard to hit in general, or hard to act well. They're just uncomfortable patterns. But there's also a speed burst in one small
it surprises you so much. It's wild because I was like yesterday when I played the map, it was the first and the last time I was playing that map, and that surprised me. It was very surprising because it was kind of refreshing, to be honest. You know, it was a very short, like half a second break from the tech, but it was nice. It was nice and refreshing. It wasn't relaxing, but yeah, it was something. Let me tell you.
Even with that speed burst and the horizontal stacks, the number 1 score is still with Rack at almost a 98. He's got an FC at 97.88. So I'm expecting to see some pretty good scores from people, but I'm also expecting some misses maybe. There are a few.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be a few misses.
Yeah, there's also a few points in the map where there's some noticeable act drops in the graph.
Yeah, like the accuracy graphs, chat. I think we mentioned them like a million times, but I'm gonna talk about them again because they're just so nice. The story behind them is, you know how in Beat Leader, whenever you view a score, you can see the like accuracy graph of that player. You know, their accuracy was whenever at any given point of that map. I was like, oh damn, that's really sick. I wonder how the Beat Leader guys do this. And I reached out to Enes Galova, the Beat Leader person, and was like, hey, you know, I think these things are very cool, and I'm making a caster sheet for, you know, tournaments in general, but currently for AUC. Is there a way you guys can give me a link which will embed that image into any program essentially? And we're like, yeah, sure. We don't have it. It currently doesn't exist. But Anas Golova was very kind, and I got the link from them like a couple days later. We did a bit of back and forth. We had a bit of adjustments done, but like in a few days, we had this working sort of prototype version essentially of that icon graph, and now what you get is a beautiful icon graph of any player's accuracy on any of the maps we have in the map pool. What we do here, we casters, what we do specifically is we just have the number one plate and their icon graph, because I feel like you can read the most of that. It's very nice, and it gives you
very helpful
about that map.
It also, I don't know if Escalova did this or you did this yourself, but there's also a replay link for if you need to look at it really quickly again, just to refresh your memory.
Yeah, I mean, the whole caster sheet, it's great. Might become public. Who knows? It's my doing. It's a bit of like, it's sort of like my child, you could say, because I've spent a lot of hours on it. And yeah, for example, chat, you have what we have here, and what we cast off of is that we have the number one score, the FC ACK of that number one score, the player, the BPM, the nodes per second, the mappers, the name, the duration, the ACK graph, and then we also have our own notes. So, fun fact, the casters actually have to play the game. So yeah, it is for me the lowest point of any tournament. That is when I have to practice the map pools, because as you may know, I don't play Beat Saber much. If you look at like my recent scores on Score Saber, I'm gonna just give you the times. So there's 2 that were 20 hours ago, so that was yesterday. 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago, 1 month ago, and it's all just 1 month ago. And then it's 2, 3, and 5. So yeah, I don't play the game much, as you could tell by that. But I do play the game every now and then for tournaments. And there's also a beat leader link, which will just take you to the beat leader page of that, and a replay link, which will take you directly to the replay of that number one score. Best part about it, it's all done automatically, and it's all updated automatically, which is great. All you need to put in is just the BSR code of that map. It's great.
It's very cool. Very much thank you for making that. It's helped a lot with both casting and just taking notes for casting. It's very nice.
Yeah, I'm glad, you know, people find it useful, and I feel like it also makes the casting quality a lot better, which, you know, ultimately that's the goal, the goal of that thing. Oh, by the way, chat, if you have any feedback on casting, because obviously you guys are the ones who we cast for, make sure you reach out to me on Discord, or I mean, ideally me, but you can reach out to anyone. And
don't reach out to me because I won't respond.
Yeah, that's the thing that doesn't respond.
I'm really bad about responding on Discord sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. But Katany paying $5 for a good review. If you want to make Cat go bankrupt, just give me a lot of good reviews for Cat. I will make the maths and just tell Cat how much money he has to pay who. She has to pay who. Apologies. And yeah, you can make Cat go bankrupt as we swap to the possibly final map of this match.
Okay.
Picked by Sweden.
We
Gives
are
them
playing
just a bit more hope.
Muniketa Tech Pool. Tech map.
Long
Very
map.
excited to see this map played by these people rather than ourselves.
Oh yeah. No, watching my reply just, and already a miss from Aquaflea this early on. What is that man doing?
Does not look happy about that. Oh, it's also V3. Forgot to mention that.
Oh, it is.
Was that a blue arc that went into a left-hand note?
I think so. Yeah, there's a couple silly links. Wait, what do you call them? They're
arcs.
Not arcs. Oh, arcs. They are arcs.
That's really funny.
Yeah. Already, look at that lead there from Team Sweden, but it's shrinking just as I mentioned it, and it's gonna go on Team England side very soon.
It's shrinking
Picks up
very
just a bit
fast.
of speed, and there it is! England in a lead, even with a miss more.
Small Fox is holding almost an 82 somehow, which is really amazing. So is Floaty. Floaty and Small Fox have roughly the same AC. And these timings
A, it goes hard.
Weird.
B, the map goes even harder. And you have those arcs there, are very silly.
I would say that going with Scoop and Cat here, I believe this map deserves some sour PLSs in the chat.
Yeah, there are some sour PLS in the chat.
I'm kind of surprised we're not seeing a Voltage playing right now, but it does make sense. He's more of a speed player.
Small Fox on a 98. What? And Maddie on a 98.25. That's mad accuracies.
I love the angled dot stack or towers.
Yeah, I was like, how do you even make one? I've never seen that before.
Yeah, using
the speed part there.
The little tiny little burst. Using V3 nodes, you can angle the dots. So I guess somebody decided to make all three of them in a tower.
Voltage or Maddie. Maddie being the mapper, and look at that score. I said in the beginning that being the mapper doesn't give you much of an advantage, and there was a miss on Team Sweden.
Ooh, and
a bit to go, but look at how big that has made the gap.
Yeah, that does secure a bit more for England now.
Yeah.
Angled dot stack is so cursed. Why? It's you don't like the on that stack. The stack has an hourglass figure.
The goated figure. And yeah, there's a bit of map left. There was a miss from Maddie. Who now, I wonder if he's acting better than Small Fox. No, he isn't. Small Fox is currently holding the highest accuracy of all players, which is mad to say. I didn't think I would say this ever.
James is saying that it was a tracking issue.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was.
Oh, I didn't see it.
And now there's not much of the map left. It's very repetitive now.
It does look like Aquafleet picked up another miss there.
Yeah.
But I don't think it really matters for Sweden, unfortunately. Looks like Sweden.
I think that's it then.
Yeah. There is not enough map for them to bring back. Even if, yeah. Congratulations to England.
There we go. England takes the first map of the playoffs, and the point go out to England 4-1. What a score we've never seen before in EUC 24. What a rhyme! Holy! That was kind of good. That was kind of good. GG's in the chat. What a match this one.
The fourth map though, is Sweden taking that by 80. What was it? 84 points.
84, 82, I think actually. That was mad.
Less than 100.
Yeah, that's definitely the highlight of this match. And now it is time to go into intermission chat. We do have some silly things prepared for you, so stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We will be back in, well, look at my clock, in 7 minutes. See you then, chat. Bye-bye.
This is where I say goodbye.